going on, family? Peace, greetings. Ah, this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just soaking up these cosmic rays. So, I wanted to chit chat with you a little bit, kind of bring you into where I am mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Today is day 16 on my water fast, this round. And today I'm actually doing it dry. So I'm doing a dry fast today. And it's okay. It's the middle of the day. It's early evening right now. I did work out. Did my same normal routine that I always do. Wake up, meditation, yoga, workout, work. And now I decided to come to the park and do a little bit of earthing and get some nutrients from the elements. Speaking of, I'm thinking about going breatharian. Yeah. I'm almost 90% sure that I'm going to go breatharian. I just feel so good, feel too good when I don't eat. I feel so good when I don't eat. And this is not something that, I thought about over a weekend. I've actually been contemplating this throughout my journey seriously over the last year. Typically, when I'm not fasting, I eat 7 meals a week, 1 meal a day. So I figured if I take out 5 of those meals and just eat twice a week, that's considered a breatharian. Definition of breatharian is little to no food. So, yeah, I could see myself doing that. I could definitely see myself doing that. So we'll see how long this fast goes. I'll probably do this fast for about 3 months. Breaking it up in 21 days and doing like 7 days of juice. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. This first 21 days will end Saturday. So I have about another week or so to go. But I can't explain it to you. I can't really explain the feeling to you. It's like nirvana. It's something that you have to experience to fully, understand. But anyway, I wanted to do this video also to answer a few questions from people, that are asking about fasting. People ask me questions on different platforms. I'm not real big on social media anymore these days. That's one of the things that I've been fasting away from social media for about a year or so. But they ask you these questions on these different platforms that I still have an account on. So I wanted to just bring it all into this one video. As many questions as I can remember, because I didn't write them down. But the ones that come frequently, I should be able to remember. Look at this blade of grass. Grass just grows all by itself, sustained by the elements. Yo, life is beautiful. So one of the first questions people ask me, and typically these are people that are very, very, very unhealthy. They're overweight, they're on medications, several medications, and they're wanting to get off of those medications. And so they want to take drastic measures to, make that thing happen overnight. And what I'm going to tell you, obviously this is not medical advice, but what I'm going to tell you is that, if you're at that point, what you want to do is you want to take baby steps into this thing, right? So the first thing that I would tell a person that's eating like 3 meals a day, every single day, okay, let's start there. Let's start with your meals. Let's bring those 3 meals a day down to maybe 2 meals a day. So maybe you skip breakfast, right? And you just have lunch and dinner, right? Get that going for a little bit, right? Until you can get your body accustomed to this new program. And then maybe you do that, for 21 days, 30 days. Then you cut it down to 1 meal a day, right? Now these should be, obviously, common sense. These should be nutritional meals, right? We're not talking junk food, stuff like that, a lot of processed food. We're talking whole, healthy foods. So you get it down to 1 meal a day. And you do that, for a while, and allow your body to get adjusted to that, right? And then maybe you go to 1 meal every other day, right? Give yourself time to adjust, right? Because, our health, our ultimate health, which is what I'm seeking ultimate perfect health. That's why I'm going to go breatharian. But, optimal health, it's a journey. It's not something that you typically, now you have some people that have a lot of willpower, right? Most people do not. Most people do not. And what happens is when they jump gung-ho in, they fail. They don't do it again. They just stick with the bad diet, all the medications, the obesity, and all of this kind of stuff. So if you take it bit by bit and allow yourself room to grow into it, I think you'll have better success at it. That's what I did. When I got off of meat, I took 1 meat at a time, slowly got rid of them, right? Then looked up one point, 1999, no meat, right? So it's a process. One of the other questions that I get, and let me talk about this. There are different types of fasts, right? So you have a water fast where you're just drinking water. You have a juice fast where it's just juice. You can have a raw food fast where you're just eating raw foods. You can have a vegan fast if you're used to eating meat. Now you just don't eat any meat and you're doing a vegan fast where you're just eating plant-based foods. There's all different types of fasts, okay? So a dry fast where it's no water at all, soft dry fast, no water at all, you're still showering, still washing your hands and things like that. Then you have a hard dry fast where you're not in contact at all with any running water, right? So that's that question. Let's see, one of the next, I don't want this video to go too long. Let's see, where are we? 9 minutes, okay. One of the next questions that I get quite a bit is, can I work out while I'm on a water fast? My answer to you, again, is take this journey in baby steps and get in tune with your inner intelligence and allow it to speak to you and listen to it. Your inner intelligence, your inner guide will tell you everything that you need to know. I mean, you don't even really need a doctor. I've been my own doctor for all the years that I've been on this planet. I've been my own doctor because I'm in tune with me. I know this vessel more so than anyone else. How can someone outside of me tell me something about this avatar body that I've been walking around with for all these years on the planet? It's not possible. But you have to be still and be in tune in order to listen to it. But you already know. You know when you eat such and such, it breaks you out. You know when you drink such and such, it makes your stomach hurt. You know these things. Inherently, we know these things, right? It's just a matter of listening. Listening. So now, can I work out while I'm on a water fast? What I tell people is try it, right? Try it out and see how your body adjusts to that. Now, again, just like I talked about, taking baby steps into the water fast, taking baby steps into exercising with the water fast. For me, I've been water fasting for quite a bit. I've been working out consecutively. Today is day 540. So I've been working out for 540 days consecutively. So my body is accustomed to working out every day, doing some form of workout, whether it be cardio, weights, a combination of yoga, all different types of workouts. My body is accustomed to that. So when I water fast, I just continue to work out. Now, you have to look at what's been your regiment. Have you been working out? Is your body used to you working out? Or are you just jumping on a water fast and now all of a sudden you haven't worked out in over a year? Now all of a sudden you want to work out. That's a recipe for a disaster. Okay? So give yourself time to enter into these different phases that you're putting your body through. Give yourself some compassion and allow your body the opportunity to adjust to the new programming that you're installing. Okay? Now, if you've been water fasting and working out and you good, do your thing by all means. But what I'm saying is to just have compassion, to have that inner knowing and listen to your inner guide and listen to that divine intelligence that's running through you. Okay? Because you really don't need to ask anybody anything about your body. You know your body better than anybody else. You know your body. That's why I tell people when I answer questions, it's a bit difficult because I don't know you. I don't know your habits. I don't know what you do day in and day out. I don't know what you've been accustomed to. I don't know what your diet looks like. I don't know if you exercise. I don't know what type of exercises you do. So it's really difficult for a person outside of you to answer your questions. So I do the best that I can with the information that I have. But like I say, at the end of the day, you are your own inner guide. Okay? I'm fascinated with this grass, as you can see. What's another question that I get quite a bit? How long should I go on a water fast? Again, let me explain it to you like this. I could really just say all of the answers to all of these questions is a matter of trial and error. It's a matter of you turning yourself into a scientist and using your body as the laboratory or the petri dish, right? And testing things and see what works for you and see what doesn't work for you, okay? So again, if you're healthy, you're not on a lot of medication and things like that. I mean, if you've never fasted before, I say try 3 days first, right? That was my hump. My first hump was to get over 3 days when I first started, right? Once I got past those 3 days, I felt like I had accomplished something, so it got easier and easier and easier. So, I can do a 14-day, a 21-day, a 30-day, whatever. It's not a big deal. Plus, because of the regimen of my diet, my diet, I eat 1 meal a day. So what is it not eating that one meal? That's nothing, right? But if you're coming off of 3 meals a day or 6 meals a day, heaven forbid, I can't believe that knowledge is still out there where people are telling people to eat 6 freaking meals a day. That's ridiculous. But anyway, it's out there. So if you're coming off, 3 to 6 meals a day, wow, you might just have to say, hey, let me see if I can do 1 day. Let me see if I can do 1 day without putting food in my mouth and just drink water. You do that 1 day, and you say, hey, you know what? Let's go for 2, right? And then that's how you do it. Um, Another thing too, for those of you that find it very, very difficult to not eat food, and you're coming off like a high amount of foods that you're eating per day, you may also want to look into a liquid diet, a juice diet, a green smoothie diet. That's a fast also, you know. Maybe you do a few days of just drinking juices or just drinking green smoothies and liquids. Again, getting your body accustomed to the new program that you're about to put it under. So yeah, that's sun is moving. I need to move up, get back in the sun. So that's really it. That's really all I have for this video. You know, again, at the end of the day, you know, your health is your wealth. You know, you got a lot of people out here, they're chasing things externally, you know, whether it be fame, riches, a lover, whatever it is, material things. It's really sad that the state that the collective is in, whereas they're chasing all of these external things. I've gotten to a point in my life where what I'm chasing is divinity. That's what I'm chasing. I'm chasing divinity. I'm chasing perfect health. I'm chasing divine consciousness, oneness. You can't put a price tag on that. You cannot put a price tag on that. You can't put a price tag on this feeling, like the feeling that I have when I'm pure and I'm clean and I'm without food and I'm just sustaining, you know, from breath, from the elements. That's the reason why the medical industry will never tell you to fast, because they can't bottle this up and sell it to you. Yeah, it's real. It's real out here. So anyway, that's it, family. Peace and unconditional love to you. All right? Stay healthy. I got to get back in the sun.